coming from cigarettes. You can get it in forms. People like nicotine. It's a recreational drug, and I think people need to put things into perspective in terms of risk. Everything we do, I worked at the Heart Association for many years, and I always remind people that the food we eat isn't necessarily good food. It's causing obesity, heart disease, cancers, and you name it.
That's true. And I don't see us with a 5-day waiting period at Popeye's Chicken, for example.
No, and it's getting worse by the day. When I go drive on the highway and stop somewhere, there are more fast food places than I've ever seen before. And yet we can develop products and food products that can help people reduce their risk. This is the way we need to be thinking about tobacco. We don't have to smoke. We don't have to eat high-fat foods. We can have a little bit of it.
This clown, I bet you $1 he never smoked in his life. I've been smoking since I was 10 years old. I started on Bull Durham, roll your own tobacco.
For the diabetics, juvenile, young kids.
I've been smoking my entire life. And now that I'm going to retire, you're going to try and force me not to be able to smoke with your made-up statutes and laws, with your districts, with your phony district attorneys. These goddamn fuckers that never had to do a goddamn hard job, like at a mine or at the goddamn plant, and they're going to tell me what I can smoke and what I can't smoke. I paid my taxes for these goddamn public schools to have computers. Stay out of my goddamn tobacco. Stay out of my goddamn drugs. You goddamn United States federal government don't know how to wipe your own goddamn asses.
Such as Alzheimer's, because of there he is, that you suck in, take a drag of a cigarette and you're taking in, say, tar or whatever, and then it gets into your bloodstream and it goes up to your brain. Have you heard about that, Guess?
Yeah, I heard about how many goddamn alcoholics there are in the goddamn state of Nevada. You want to give us goddamn smokers a bunch of shit? Why don't we sue all these goddamn alcohol companies and wineries?
Known to man, and so yeah, that's very possible in some people. But nicotine, actually, as I said before, can also be beneficial for people suffering from.
Yeah, listen to these jokers, these sons of bitches with their dictatorship. They're gonna preach to us. We can't even get a goddamn gallon of milk for fucking $1 anymore for our children, because they're too busy selling alcohol and bullshit.
Or gums, or whether it's some of these lower risk smokeless tobacco products that are out there. There are those alternatives. No one should be using any of this stuff. But then again,
who the fuck are you to tell me what the fuck to do? Life's a bitch and then you die.